But Ish, what can't be fleeting?
And then you're letting him lead you. It doesn't matter how you feel.
Saying he's led by God, but you feel like God is not telling y'all that. Do you still follow him?
You said something interesting, Ish. You just said like men don't think the way that women do. So it almost sounds like you don't fully trust their expertise. So how could you successfully be led by
So the
women?
majority of men don't have kids. Y'all are picking wrong. Y'all are literally picking the minority.
Every man that's on this panel, y'all have more kids than all of us women.
51% of black men are single and childless.
Excuses for the statistics. The statistics don't go well in your favor. So you say things like, okay, are they shooting blanks? Or they
because men, I don't feel like men are overall passive aggressive. The majority of men. Do you think that silence is that passive aggressive? Because we will do that.
Yeah, because there's niggas that'll use that as a way to trigger a woman. Like, because a lot of time a woman will tell you, like, when you're silent, it makes me feel like I'm ignored. So a nigga will do that intentionally.
Yeah, no, I'm just because I didn't agree with the passive aggressive part until Mary said that. I'm like, okay, I can see men and be like, you know what? I ain't saying nothing else. Will unsubscribing from the Democratic Party help fix Black America?
Let's just unsubscribe. No, you got to know why.
I don't think so.
That's the only thing that get black people together. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Wow.
Like that.
What I think will fix is if black people truly understood politics.
Because for a guy, because listen, it's so many different reasons for a man to want to hang out with his friends.
Adrian, I'm not gonna let that slide. I heard you. Why do you think that it's older single women who share that opinion?
Sometimes that's the case. There has to be balance.
Explain what White History Month is.
It's honoring the achievements of the greatest ethnic group in human history.
Wow.
I think all of that shit deserves a put them in the bathroom.
Would you rather have a whore of a daughter or a gay son?
Let's see here.
bruh.
Because if she's a hoe, that ain't my problem. Hell, she just be a hoe. Shit.
That's a whore. Definitely. Like,
yeah, is going to college a waste of time?
Absolutely.
I wouldn't think for biology. It's ridiculous.
And can I just piggyback on that?
Read this for me, Q.
Okay, $5 super chat from Omega Green. Depends. Go for STEM, medical or law. However, if you go for BS degrees like communications, is that supposed to be policies? Or
poli-sci, political science.
Poli-sci, okay. Yeah. Or criminal justice, it's wasted time.
Final thought.
When you take a man's time, it's like taking his money. When you take a man's money, it's like taking his time. Simply put, we want something for it. If you're not interested, don't go out. Sis, hit me up. Let's clear your coochie balance.
Do women, should they still be covered by men? Do women need to understand what it takes for men to feel like they should be covered by men?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, women don't value men anymore, and it's evident.
For women to admit that they're not equal to their men, women have to come to that conclusion that you are not equal to your man. Are you for spanking? Let's go around the room, yes or no. Q, you for spanking?
Absolutely.
Age.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so big kids don't get spankings?
You gotta fight them niggas.
There's no difference between divorced women and single mothers. The man will, in both circumstances, suffer comparably with no benefit to himself. The benefits don't outweigh the cost.
But it's still better to go with someone who hasn't gone through that. It's still better to not choose them.
Have men been getting over on household duties all this time?
Listen, but I don't touch a trash bag to save my life.
So let me ask you, could you and your wife switch roles in what you do versus what for that person hold y'all back or let y'all go?
Physically, can't nobody hold me back.
Ain't no such thing as a fair fight.
Direction, choose your own path.
You know this is the home of We Major, Me Frosty, Unfamous, and the restricted clothing brands. Let's get it.
The message is always in the cloth, the colors, the designs, the fit. Basically, pay attention, stay alert, and remember, choose your own path.
Yo, check. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. DJ HAMP, the Sam Pee Wee in the building. Wipe School, what up?
What's up, everybody?
Everything, all right?
Well, I'm pushing through. I'm not feeling well, but you know I'm here, and that's all that matters.
What you got?
What I got? What? A little headache. Yeah, a little headache. Yeah.
Okay. You got a hangover.
Perfect.
Okay.
I don't drink.
Okay. Leo, what's poppin'? Man, where I seen that hairdo at? That's the Princess Leia nigga, ain't it?
Perfect. No.
Oh.
Yeah, two buns on the side.
Oh, they on the side. Okay, my fault.
Yeah.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on. Wait a minute.
Callie, what's good?
What's up? Hey, everybody.
Doing that? You ain't been to the West Coast in 10 years.
Almost 10 years. Almost.
Why don't you just start saying peace up A-Town?
Perfect. I say that too. I'm bi-coastal.
No, you're not. Actually, the opposite.
Put him in the fucking bed.
Mary, was good.
What's going on, everybody?
Why are you trying to act sweet?
Put him in the.
Because I am.
Okay.
Put him in the fuck.
I like it, man. Hit the like button. Like I said, this today on the show, we're gonna be on time from here on out as long as I can help you. You heard? The people get in where they fit in, or they'll be ousted. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Women's POV, we are here.
Perfect.
Wow.
Women's POV, a place to be heard. When it's POV, I need a word with my girls. When it's POV, Tuesday nights trying to get it right. It's just real point of views from real women's lives. Women ladies, put the kids to bed and pull up a seat. We don't judge, come up, just say what's up before you speak. Tuesday night, this night, this might be risky every week. So let your head down, pour the wine up and get ready for the tea. It's a different outlook, trying to find out what is missing. DJ HAMP gon' let you cook to edify and not to burn down the kitchen. Relationships, kids, new women just wine, don't judge.
Perfect.
Listening, don't judge. Yeah.
Perfect.
Girl, we listening, don't judge. Cause girls just wanna fight and women just wanna have fun. Women's POV, I need a
Thank you to the 100 people already in the building supporting the women's POV. The other ladies will be up here shortly. Nevertheless, the show must go on. Thank you to White School, Callie, Aaliyah, and Mary Berry for being on time. Perfect. We got to start and set the new precedent. Let's get right into it, man. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, and then send it to somebody else so they can do the same. Let's get into it, man. Walk with me. Yo, let's do it, man. So, thanks, man. So, women don't have standards. Perfect. Bye. I love you. When you hear the statement, what's the first word that comes to your head, Wife School?
Desperate.
Wow.
Women don't have standards. What's the first word that comes to your head, Callie? Perfect.
Damn it.
Wow.
Leah, same question.
Facts.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Mary?
I was gonna say exactly what Aaliyah said. Facts.
Facts. God damn. Hold on.
I don't even like.
So now what makes y'all say, all right, let me get the facts people in first? Aaliyah, why you say facts? Talk your shit. Let me know.
I said facts because what they talk about every day, like they talk about how men ain't shit, and this is the men they deal with. So they talk about their experience. They always talking about from the anecdotal experience. So that means they always messing with ain't shit men. So that means if you always messing with ain't shit men, that means you don't have no standards. You just doing anything. Your discernment not right. You just choosing anything. You going with anybody that make you feel good. It's clear. It's the evidence is in our everyday lives. We see this online. We see this in our real lives. You hear your friends venting, "Oh, he's not shit. Dealing with this nigga, and I'm dealing with all this extra shit." You hear it every day. You hear it every day. You see who your friends is fucking with. You see who they pulling up to the party with. Why we acting no standards?
Wow.
We see it every day.
Jesus Christ. Now that's a spin on his head that maybe we needed to hear. I don't know. It's like you keep saying men ain't shit, speaking from experience. That quite literally would reveal your standards or define them, right? If every time you come across a nigga, he ain't shit. Mary, what you think?
So, jumping off of what Leah said too, it's kind of like standards are something you stand on. Okay. And women are always with the back and forth. For, they'll go into something saying they got standard 1, 2, 3, 4, but then adjust them according to the man. Oh, well, he got this, so let me just not think about that standard. Or he's doing this, so let me just not think about that. Like, you're not standing on shit, to be real. Like, you really just going off of what fits the situation to be able to keep you there.
Damn. Callie?
Yeah, I said damn it because damn it, that's unfortunate. Like, god damn it.
Do you believe it? Is it true?
I can only go off of like the results. And if if the women are saying that men ain't shit, like just in general, men ain't shit, right? We ain't talking about just online niggas, we just talking about everybody. If that's what they dealing with, then why are you dealing?
What you mean?
No, I'm saying if that's what you dealing with or whatever, then why are you dealing? Like, it's the same way that I would say to the opposite sex, why are you dealing? Why are you dealing with it? You don't have to before it even gets that far. whatchamacallit, what Mary said is facts as well. You know, the whole turning turning red flags into yellow flags. I think that the standards that we see online the most, he gotta, you know, he gotta be 6 feet tall, he gotta be this, that, and that. Those are not standards, those are preferences. So I think a lot of the times what you hear is people saying what their preferences are and saying that's what a standard is, but that's not the case. That's not a standard at all.
So back to the original question. Do you agree with the statement?
That women don't have standards, I can just go off of the results.
You got to say it.
I guess so. Yeah.
No, we need a definitive, right?
Jesus.
The women have standards, Callie.
Perfect.
Wow.
It's a broadcast.
No.
Shit like that.
Wife school. Come on, man. Don't tell me you agree with these three Negroes. Please.
Well, I think that often women choose from a place of lack. So therefore their desperation throws their standards out the window.
Place of lack. Break that down.
Growing up in a fatherless home, not knowing what characters to identify in a good man, you know, like she said, establishing characteristics versus preferences. I don't think a lot of women know how to do that very well until like they mess up a few times and probably have a few kids, you know, whatever, how that is, or they heal and see that, no, maybe they're the problem because they keep attracting the same guy. And from lack, you might just accept anything. And therefore we have the story, hey, that guy wasn't nothing, but you didn't have a good sense of judgment in the first place, you know, because it felt familiar, because maybe you experienced abandonment and now you don't want this guy to go. So I got to do desperate times for desperate measures to keep him and please him and people please him. You know, you don't have a good experience.
So they didn't have a daddy. They operate from a place of lack. You think that's the main reason?
I think it's a big one. Yeah. It's one of the biggest ones, especially with women.
Okay. So you guys don't have standards then overall?
No. Definitely a place of lack. I think that's the biggest one. Like operating in a place of lack. Because if you think about it, when you think about women that stay with certain men, especially with money involved, if you don't have the money and a man is providing you the money and the stability, chances are 99% of the time you're going to stay longer than you should have.
Okay. But most niggas don't got no money. And most women still saying niggas ain't shit. So the money can't be the thing.
Most men have more money than women, though, because we're talking about a place of lack. Most men still have more money than women.
Oh, that's one aspect. But I mean, like experiencing love,
comfort, companionship, things they never had. Women that are raised off of survival and not love.
Or that miscue attention,
protection,
for love, which is not.
Yeah, needing protection. Women that have been through certain things, they tend to cling to a certain type of man that they believe can protect them from past experiences that they've been through to not, you know, have them happen again. Like, I think operating in a place of lack is the biggest cause of women not having standards.
Okay. A place of lack. That interests me. Okay. So you're lacking understanding how to formulate a standard? Or are you saying that this person provides you something that you can't provide to yourself, so you stick around?
Option 2, yes.
Option 2? Is it really like that?
Either option 2, or they looking for something. They looking for somebody to fill some kind of void. Not necessarily that they can provide it for themselves, but they never got it to begin with, and that's what they are yearning for.
Yeah,
and that's the majority of women.
I think when they first experience love, yes.
Huh? See, this way y'all start to lose me.
Okay.
because the 40-year-olds sound like the 50-year-olds, and the 50-year-olds sound like the 20-year-olds.
Mm.
So how much first loves does she have? 10? You know how many times a girl done told me she nobody ever made her feel this way? But I just
From you?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It be
That's
true in
crazy.
the moment. It be true in the moment.
Huh?
They never felt that way in this moment.
But Lee, then they say shit like I never done this before. Well, you
That's a
sure
lie.
is pretty
Now
you pretty
that's a
proficient
lie.
though.
That's
Yeah.
a lie. But something else. It be true in the moment. Like if things get said in the moment, because that's how we feel in the moment. So we say exactly how we feel in that moment.
Yeah, but
So
it was
in this
just
moment, I feel like nobody ever made me feel this way.
but it was just sex, Ali. It's not like they got anything from me but sex.
But that's what we like to make it seem like sex isn't.
Well, it could be different, size and motion. Maybe you did make them feel
This
something.
before I even got butt ass.
I don't know.
I wasn't even butt ass yet, Mary. I just you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, if they never had, no, what I'm saying, if they never had that experience before, then yeah, nobody ever made me feel like this before.
It be true in the moment.
Yeah, you know what she said? Hey, have a good day, DJ, in the morning. So okay, if you say, hey, whatever y'all say, Callie, if you like it, I love it, right? If that's what she had to tell us, so while she's still calling
First name
me
DJ,
on the way
last name HAMP.
out the door, then all right, cool. I catch your drift. So,
No, your middle name is Jockey. This Jockey HAMP. That's your full name.
Jockey is crazy. Perfect. Fat boy with the 20 bucks says, yo, you, me, when they say they don't date big men, then pull up to the cookout in the Lex with me. Get the fuck out. Dan Lee, salute. Been a member for 18 months. Yeah, ladies, talk your shit. Money's talks. Can't fix that.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Tune in to Money Talks in the Discord at 8 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. Lock in with the brothers, Obstacles, and Daily to get your edification regarding his financial situations, man. Mike, salute. Salute to my OG Mike Brown in the building who gifted 5. This might be risky memberships, man. Whoever got blessed with one, please maintain it. Fun fact, Mike was the first ever person to send a super chat that this might be risky, man. Hit the like button, salute to everybody in the building. Let's look at this video, man. We got a lot to talk about for sure. I wonder if this kind of seconds the sentiment that you guys share.
What I've learned is that some women's standards is based on what they are used to and what they have received from a man. Like I had a young lady come to me and tell me, she said, a man is not supposed to be paying your bills if he's just your boyfriend. He's only supposed to be paying your bills if he's your husband. That's for a husband. But that same young lady have set up and slept with men that were not her husband. Like, y'all feel like it's okay to sleep with a man you're not married to and to give him access to explore your body, but you don't think that it's okay to have him paying your bills. Like, not even 50% of the bills, not 80% of the bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if some of y'all just be afraid to set certain standards or requirements and you just don't feel like you're worthy. But offering wifely things to a man in a relationship state and dating stage, but saying you're not gonna ask him for husband things, that's kind of delusional to me. Like, imagine getting pregnant by somebody and carrying the baby of a man that has never paid your bills.
I like she's just kind of articulating her sentiment, right? So she's accustomed, right? What she's articulating, she's not great at it, so I'm gonna help her. They're accustomed to having sex for free, right? Like sex is a given, right? They willing to have sex. But the bill thing, it should be reserved for something that's more substantive, while sex is pretty casual, because they're accustomed to having sex, right? And not getting anything other than the sex, essentially. So she's saying her standards are based on what she's been subjected to, and now that's what she pulls forward. So so she's alleging that women learn their standards as they go, depending on the men that they experience.
That's true as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you don't, like I always say all the time, you may not always know what you want, but you know what you don't want. So it's like as time goes on and you experience different things, like you be like, damn, this shit ain't never happened to me before. Oh, I don't like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? You won't know until you've experienced it. So I do believe that those standards build as you go on. But like you said, when you reference the 40-year-olds being 50-year-olds, it's that gap between, okay, so you're trying to be this type of person and hold this type of standard to you're 40 years old because you're trying to have whatever lifelong thing that you got going on. But by the time you turn 50, you're still single. Shit, let me hurry up and try to do something else because I'm about to die by myself. So that's why they work from the 50 to the 20.
So, Aaliyah, when I hear what Mary's saying, it has logic to it, right? However, it seems highly problematic. Because how many men do you have to recycle through before you get to the one that makes sense? But then by the time you get there, you probably giving people your body that didn't even deserve it, didn't even earn it, right? If you have to build the plane as you fly it when it comes to your standards, I feel, and I'm saying feel, like that is hugely problematic.
That's why you see the problems that we have now, because we're building as we go. We don't have a set foundation already, and we're building off of that. Like we're building from scratch. Like we're just as we go along. That's why we speak from experience. That's why we always speak from our anecdotal experience, and we're just building off of just the first thing that we dealt with. Okay, we don't, like Mary said, like we don't like that. All right, I know I don't like that. Now the next person, I'm trying not to try to deal with that again. And as we're trying to mine for these things, we're ending up with the same thing at the end of the day.
Damn. That is.
Like, I wouldn't necessarily say the same thing, but it can become a different thing that we don't like. So you focus so hard on not having that other thing relevant in your relationship this time that there was another red flag that you completely missed. But because you're so focused on making sure that last red flag didn't show up, you didn't see the next 7 that were coming.
Okay. So let me ask this, right? And I'm asking, right? Genuinely. Let's say a standard that you could control because you're still learning relationships, right? People dynamics, the whole thing. But what if the standard was I'm saving myself until X? Would you think that you would be able to reveal things from people that you normally would miss if you didn't at least hold that standard, you see? Or take another standard like you're not going to live with a man until X. You're not going to have sex with a man until X, right? These things that you can control, you see? Right. Do you think then that maybe that will reveal some unwanted characteristics, you know?
Absolutely.
Like the things that you do understand. Like things you don't understand, you do have to learn, right? Because even your mom can only tell you so much. Your father can only tell you so much. But as you get out here and experience, there's some things that are going to catch you by surprise, right? But if you held on to those things that you know, do you think that we would have better outcomes?
We would, but it doesn't get easier because we try harder.
Hold on. Mary said it would not make it easier?
It wouldn't.
Wife school, you said it would?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
I think it would make it easier because now you're putting a test in place. You know, usually in the animal kingdom, they do certain things during their mating season, and certain people qualify and certain people don't.
Do this? What is this?
I don't know. You know, maybe a dance or two, or whatever.
Right. Say they peacocking. Let them peacock.
You know? And you're like, well, okay, this guy, I told him I'm doing this certain thing. He went ghost. I told another guy, okay, cool, that's what he wanted. That's his preference. I told another guy, he stuck around. He was more consistent. He didn't, ghost me. So he leaned in more. So, okay, cool. So it does give a parameter to see what the intention of that man is. And I think it makes it easier for the woman because if she's putting value on her body, as the lady was talking about, it would help her to gauge, step out of the emotions and the tickly and the butterflies and actually see a man's action line up with his words.
Okay. Anybody disagree with that sentiment?
Yes.
I agree.
Go ahead, talk your shit, Mary. Okay, Aaliyah agrees, Callie agrees. Hey, make sure y'all know it's a broadcast, so you got to be audible with your nods.
Okay.
And audible with your shakes, pause. All right, go ahead, Mary.
So, I believe that it actually makes it kind of harder in a way. Because what happens is you can say, okay, I'm not having sex till I'm married. Men look at that shit like it's a fucking game. So then you come across these men that are doing these extraordinary things that you've never experienced, given these things that you never would have got, or you feel like you would have never got from anybody else. And they start playing harder. On top of the fact that they think, okay, if she has this standard, then she's untouched. Men love women that are untouchable. So that makes them prey on them more as far as showing up as a representative, to be able to present themselves a certain way to see if they can get there. So although it's like, okay, I got to stand on this, mentally it's still harder for women because it's like, oh my God, like all these things, he taking me on trips here, trips that, I didn't have sex with him, da-da-da-da-da. Now, if you're smart, you're going to go with it because you're going to be like, let me see what the fuck I can get out this nigga. If I can get all this out of a nigga without putting up, oh, I'm with this shit. You know what I'm saying? But mentally still, you got to think about like, okay, let me not do this. Okay, this is nice. That's nice. But let me try to keep my composure. You know, it's a beautiful view in Cabo right now. And I still got to not have sex with this man. So it becomes a challenge, which is the hard part because men know how to manipulate women so well.
Anything easy ain't worth having, right?
Right.
Yeah. So and this is the thing about standards, Mary. What you're alluding to is what Callie already said. These things become preferences when they should be standards, right? Because the standards don't change, regardless of how head over heels or how swooned you might be by a cheap trip to Cabo.
Yep.
You know?
But that's what I'm saying. It can make it harder for women. Like, because it's like, okay, like he's paying all my bills right now.
Even the baby said, come on, Ma. Because we talking about standards, Mary. So you're saying it's hard to maintain your standards.
Right. That's why I'm saying majority of women don't have standards.
Because they're willing to break them.
Right. Because it's like you can do all this, but sometimes it be stuff where a man has never done anything like that for you. Like you said, you know, I never felt like this before. They play harder at the game. They don't just 9 times out of 10, they're not just gonna be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna leave her alone because she ain't giving me none. Yeah, right. Game on.
Why don't you stay your ass home?
So are we saying women are weak? Women are weak. We're not able to stand on our standards.
I ain't gonna say no name, but I don't know.
Women are weak when it comes to men. Yes.
It depends. It really does depend. I mean, it depends if she
minority
of herself and what she wants.
Majority of women wife school.
We're talking about majority of women
or minority.
Majority of women have to be weak. That's why we don't have standards, and because we
look at there.
Do your push up.
The majority of women are susceptible, and they can only become weakened if they lower their standards. But if they stick to it, no matter the outcome, because she says she wants something different, she wants something real and authentic, and she got to stand on that, even though her pool may be a little bit smaller, she is determined on her. So she's susceptible to stay there with her standards and probably be alone a little bit longer, or drop them and yet go back in the cycle again and then have to raise her standards up because she had a bad experience.
That's why operating out of desperation is such a bad thing, because you're gonna be more willing to. You're not gonna want to be willing to sacrifice sitting in the jacuzzi versus a Olympic-sized pool for your choices of dudes. You know what I'm saying? So if you acting out of desperation, it's like a fish out of water type shit. You're gonna be you know, gasping for pool. You know what I'm saying? Gasping for water.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think it's even desperation because what she articulated isn't desperation, right? Cabo isn't a person in desperation, right? People want what they don't have or can't have, right? But I'm not calling them desperate because people are thinking and making these decisions. They're not under duress. People just want things, right? They get hit with the Aladdin button, and now all their standards go out the window.
What's the Aladdin
So
button?
it's
Talking
temptation.
about the
whole new
genie.
world, a whole new
All
place.
3 wishes granted.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm saying if
I know,
you
but my nigga, you act like you know all the Disney shit, but then when I say Aladdin, you get a brain fart. Come on, man.
no, you said the Aladdin button. I
Look
thought
at
it
the
was a.
fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
You said the Aladdin button. I thought
And
you were
then I
talking
just had
about
to
something
sing for
specific.
niggas just for you to get it. Like, come on, man, this is crazy, bro. Go ahead, Leah. Say
No, but
something. Leah, you don't
you know
now.
the
Leah
actual
don't know nothing
carpet
about
ride
Aladdin.
thing.
That makes sense. But you, my nigga, you don't know nothing about Aladdin.
I watched Aladdin. That don't even make
Aladdin is
sense.
40 years older than you. Come on, man.
But I seen it.
I'm not 40.
You ain't see it.
I'm not 40 years older than 20 years older than her.
I'm talking about
Anyways,
Leah. I said Aladdin. Aladdin older than us, damn near.
Not the
All right.
Will
So
Smith
anyway,
one,
Callie don't
the
mess my
cartoon.
whole thing up. So
I seen
that's the thing.
cartoon.
Okay, we believe you a little bit. So, like, see, the Aladdin thing ain't a desperate thing. You just want those things, right? And the things that we want, we're willing to give our soul away for. That's that money shit.
well, okay. So it's the thing about being shown new things, is what you're saying. You're
Well, that's
being
what
shown
Mary
new
said.
things
I'm
that
just
you
going off what
haven't
Mary
seen
said. I didn't
before.
even come up with it. Mary said it.
Well, I mean, you gave the analogy of whatever about Aladdin on the magic carpet ride, and she floated through there on the daggone magic carpet. Cool. But if I'm understanding correctly, it's more so about not necessarily operating out of desperation, like you want these things that you see online and everybody else is going with palm trees and clouds and the clear blue water and stuff like that. It's just more so about experiencing new things that you haven't experienced before, and you get smitten by it, for lack of a better word. That's what y'all are saying.
That's what Mary said specifically.
Yeah.
I was just
Okay.
expounding on it. And so
Yeah, I
that
can
I
go
guess
with
goes
that.
against with the premise that women don't have standards. Cause they all so is this a fact, Aaliyah? Oh my bad, Leah, go ahead.
Proves it. It proves
Yeah.
it. What she said, her explanation proves why women don't have standards, because when women are put in situations where they're experiencing new things or things that they want are happening for them, they're willing to waver on set and any standard that they might have set in place.
So by definition, it can't be a standard
Yeah,
if
it's
you're
not
willing to
even
move
a
it.
standard because we're willing to waver on them. That's why we don't
So
have them.
is this a true or false statement, Aaliyah? Women only have standards for the men they don't like. You heard that a million times. Is that true?
Yeah, I, yeah, they have standards, stipulations. It's not even standards. It's more like stipulations. Like
Oh, if he ain't 6 feet.
you said, what?
Like if he ain't 6 feet, if he don't have
Yeah,
this.
it's not. It's not even standards. It's more like stipulations for the men they don't like. Yeah.
Ladies, put true or false in the chat to that same question. Go ahead, Callie.
No, I was saying those are not even standards, though. Those are preferences.
Oh, I think stipulation and preference, they almost sound similar. I don't know if it's semantics or not. Maybe we can look it up, but I would accept both. Like Lily, if she said preferences, would you be mad at that, I guess, essentially?
No,
Yeah.
preferences, stipulations. Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't gotta get caught there. Yeah, so you saying the same thing. Callie, do you think that statement is true or false?
No, yeah.
Babe, was that
I
my
would say that it's true, because if I ain't
tea?
fucking with you, I ain't fucking with you.
I don't like
I
you.
thought you made some tea.
Right, if I ain't.
Huh?
Like if I don't like you, you're
Oh,
gonna
I
have
thought
to
you
jump
made a new
through
one.
every
All right.
hoop. You're gonna have to jump through
All
every
right.
hoop plus climb
They're
every
not
ladder.
correct, because they're not even stating they're not even stating standards as to why they're not fucking with you. They're stating preferences why they're not fucking with you. So yeah, I don't like you. You're not even 6 feet. Okay, it's just silly shit.
Wife school, same question. Is that a true statement?
Say it again.
Women have the standards for men they don't like.
I guess according to the preference. Yeah.
So is it true?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. If they're driven by their chemistry or vibes, what they're going by now, I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah. Because
Yes.
people be popping on the, just because the dude ankle socks was showing. You don't match my outfit. I'm like, what? I don't understand it. But the guy's an engineer. They base it on preference and looks and matching vibes instead of actually hearing what he actually is doing, and that he does have family-oriented goals and has a masculine mindset. But no, his ankle socks are showing.
It's a true statement, Mary. I ain't gonna hold you. Ankle socks with jeans is nasty though. Disgusting. I hate that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. So I kind of agree. If he got curved for that, I'm like, my nigga, you was wilding. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I don't like
single soul Timbs. Yeah, I could see why she curved you for sure.
I didn't know men wear ankle socks.
I don't like men wearing ankle socks, period, though.
Right. I didn't know men wear ankle socks. They wear ankle socks?
I ain't trying to incriminate nobody, man.
Oh, you know some niggas.
Yeah, I ain't.
Yeah, no, I don't like ankle socks on a nigga. I don't know.
Me neither.
What you think, Mary?
Yeah.
Is it a true statement?
Yeah, because females will tell a nigga that's not attractive, like, oh, I can't fuck with you because you don't got this, this, and that. Because she don't find him attractive. But then the one that she do find attractive, he don't got no car, don't got no money. His dick just good, and she running with that nigga.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Let me get y'all take on this.
Understand how morals work. When a person has morals, that means they have set standards for themselves on what they believe to be right and wrong. Right? You still following me? So with that being said, hearing that a girl grossed $43 million on OF, if a person has morals and they know that that's not something that they would ever want to do, they would never want to use their body to make money, there's no amount of money that could be flexed to make them change or switch up on their morals. That's if you truly have morals, right? Because some people fake have morals or they have them at their convenience, right? If money can sway you into changing up your morals, you never had them to begin with, right? You just could be sold for the right price. There was just a price tag on it. But when you truly have morals, you cannot be purchased. You cannot be swayed and talked into doing something just because money is involved. Some of us, money is not our God, right? We don't serve money. We understand that money is needed to survive, but we will not sacrifice who we are for it. We won't do things that go against what we believe in.
So, is she right in what she's saying?
Yeah, she's right.
Is she right? But is she echoing the activities of most people, though? Because what I found is $1, the right amount, niggas' morals, principles, and standards go out the window.
Absolutely.
When we start hearing about these trips and how much money the nigga got, right? One of the ladies that was up here said, yo, she give more grace to a nigga that got a lot of money in terms of him stepping out because he got a lot of money.
Right.
It's really real, right?
Yep.
What would y'all do for a Klondike bar? Is money that much of a motivator for women?
Yeah. It's I feel like it's one of the top motivators for women.
Number one?
I mean, it's important, but I think like the money is important. However, if you lynch like your morals on the money, then that's when it becomes a problem, in my opinion.
Say it again.
I said money is important, yes, but if you hit your morals to the amount of money, then I think that's where it becomes a problem.
But again, that goes back to the lack of. So if a nigga trying to move some shit and he make less than you ain't gonna move. So
You
if you're
sure?
lacking, you have less money.
Cardi?
Huh?
I said, so you sure about that? I said, we can look at some of the celebrities. They have way more money, but they
go on camera every time I eat.
They got different money.
But
Their money
still,
different.
even in her microcosm, she's thinking that the money, because her morals are attached to it, because
I'm talking about us
like
regular
she can
folks,
buy
though.
the time, like she can buy a man and manipulate the situation because she got more money, but actually it's kind of
Celebrities, they in a different they got
All right,
a
so let's make it.
So it don't matter. They both
Let's make it real then. Let's make it real.
Regular
Have
people.
any of y'all ever been in a situation where the money made you think twice about leaving, staying, coming, or going?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take us through that thought process where your standard has been broken. You know what I mean? But the money is like, damn, son, how I want to. What was the thought process?
Are you saying more or less money?
What you mean?
Like being in a situation dealing with somebody that doesn't have money and you're just like, I'm not gonna deal with this shit. Like, you can't do nothing for me.
Okay, take us through both thought processes. So the answer is that my answer to your question is yes. Broke nigga, rich nigga.
Right. So
Still
men
niggas.
without money, I feel like women are less lenient. Again, because if I have more money than you, what's the point? Men with more money that are providing something, your standards kind of are like, I'm getting A, B, C, D. We can kind of, negotiate E a little bit.
You did that before? Don't answer that. That's how it worked, Cal? Like if a nigga broke, right? He's sitting on the other side of the room, farting, stomach out, feet raggedy. That's how they say it down south. Do you ever look over like, yo, you stink, broke, stink ass nigga? Does that hit different than when he got bread, stomach out, burping, farting, but he got money? Like, do you see that? Is it that like simple?
I don't think it's that simple, but that's definitely how it comes across, how it looks for sure. I would say that the broke nigga who's not just sitting there with his feet up and he just, clipping his toenails like Cole on Martin, you know what I'm saying? Then, that nigga's gonna be looked at different for sure. Than the broke nigga who actually, gets up and is doing shit.
Let me ask you, wife school, you're on mute. So, oh good. So, is money the main thing that turns women's standards into preferences?
No, it's one of them.
It's top two. What would be number one then?
Looks.
So his looks turn your standards into preferences first. No. And then money. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with wife school, ladies. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't.
Switch it.
Definitely looks.
Looks, because if he don't look like nothing, you're not even gonna be bothered with what it is.
That's not
what else he got going on?
Ugly niggas with money still get bitches, bro.
But the social
only if they leave with their wallet.
With the dude that I watch this all the time. The girl's walking down the street. She ain't got no, she got
Girls
tight
would
clothes.
deal
I'm going
with
to the gym. I got a
ugly
man. The
man
ugly
if
guy
he
comes up
has
to her.
money.
He's like, "Hey, can I get your number?" "Oh, I got a boyfriend." But he don't look all that. But as soon as he get into the illusion of money, then it changes. So his first it was the looks of rejection, but then when he put the money in place as my second, thing, my backup, then she starts running back and say, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
I'm not gonna know an ugly nigga got money. I'm not
Right,
gonna
you're
know.
not even gonna know if an ugly dude got money. Exactly. If the ugly nigga gets ignored, you don't even see him.
I'm not even gonna
You
know
don't
he
even
got
see
money.
him.
If he look like he got money and he's ugly, women are going.
No, ugly
Broke
niggas
niggas look like they got money too.
Ugly
So it ain't
niggas
about
will
that.
dress
And
nice,
broke
but that
niggas
mean
get
they got
bitches
money.
too. So what y'all saying?
Exactly. So it's about the looks.
It's not about the looks. It's about
It's
the
looks
money.
first.
I wouldn't
It's
know if an
looks
ugly nigga
first.
got money.
But if y'all willing to look aside the looks for money, then what we saying? Y'all not gonna put the like if you willing to y'all put the looks to the side for bread for money. Well, that's what women.
You gotta be a millionaire.
That depends, but I think for women, it maybe in our community they like, "Oh, he's fine." Like that's usually what I hear first. Like, "Oh, he got money." Like it's always he's fine. He got the muscles. Like it's the appearance.
Okay, so which one do you think women deal with longer? Do you think women deal with the ugly man with money longer than the man that look good with no money? Which one you think they'll deal with longer?
They dealing with the one that look good with no money longer, because he got the better dick. That's what's happening.
And they'll leave the man with the money and go play. Possibly.
Right. Hence, all these niggas ain't shit.
Right.
No. Hence, all these niggas ain't shit because they ain't looked at shit else.
Be cognizant of talking at this. Be cognizant of talking at the same time. Aaliyah, your mic is also low. Let me see if I could turn it up on this side. So everybody is saying looks first. Aaliyah is saying money first. Hold on, let me do it on my side. So Aaliyah is saying money first. Y'all are saying looks first. Because you said he looked good is instant access. Are you changing your standards and principles because of how good he looks?
No.
But are you changing your standards and principles if he got a lot of money?
Probably.
So you agree with Aaliyah?
No, we're talking about the majority. So if we're
Yes.
if we're talking about the majority of women, I believe that looks come first.
Oh, you saying for you?
Right. For me, it does.
Perfect.
But I'm not. I can't.
Wow. Perfect. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
So, white school, what's more important to you then, looks or money?
A man that knows how to manage his money, so stability. Yeah.
So money?
Mm-hmm.
Callie, what's more important to you, looks or money?
Why you ask me that shit? I don't know.
I'm gonna have to
Listen,
kick
don't be
you off.
acting shy now because of your. We're not doing that.
I'm gonna kick you off. Callie, what's more important, beloved? Looks or money? Just answer. It don't matter.
Looks.
Looks. And y'all believe that most women are going for money over looks? Mary, you believe that?
No, I believe most women are going for looks over money.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, sorry. Your wife, so you believe the same?
I believe women go for looks.
Callie.
Now, what do you go for? He asked personal.
She already
Why I got to be
she
the
said
only?
money. She said money.
Yeah.
She said most would do for money. She said most. That's not personal.
She said she would go for money too. What do you think most women going for, Cal?
Looks.
Hey, people to find out that the majority of women see looks, but money makes them change their religion. Quit playing. Marcus Evans with the $5 says, "What's going on, brother Hamp?" And some of the ladies on the panel. Biggie Smalls had women, black and ugly as ever, right? No 413 was popping cable to 2000s. Pay to play is just how it be for real, for real. AP with the 20 ball.
Perfect. Shit like that.
Because as soon as a nigga is able to offer you an experience you never had, you going. Don't be lying up here.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Money is never looks as Flavor Flav. AP with the 20 ball.
Perfect. Shit like that.
Her statement is true about standards and morals.
Perfect.
But these women fold when money is introduced. All of them. Be honest now. All these was shaking, been a member for 19 months.
What up, buzzing, bird, flip a dozen, holla at your boy, you thought your cousin was.
Salute. I don't know, man. I think I tend to agree. I think money is the biggest motivator, especially when it comes to people's standards and all that, and what people are willing to do for a Klondike bar. I think that it doesn't change when you get to the female part of the species. Motherfuckers do anything for money. Niggas that kill their brother for money. They kill their spouse for $100,000 in life insurance. Yeah, I know a nigga that was doing hits for $5,000. So I just people always got money, so it's hard for me to see it a different way. You know what I mean?
I see your point with the people go for money first or whatever. Majority of people will go for the money first. I see your point. I mean, there is something to be said. Like if you don't look like nothing, then anybody gonna really mess with you anyway. But if you know what I'm saying, if you like displaying it, like you wearing your money or whatever, then I see Aaliyah's point.
Yo, people be Callie, here's an ill shit though. People that know. You know what I'm saying? People that know, like there be shit that you may like people don't recognize because they don't got no money. They not into that shit.
Absolutely.
You feel me? But I think people that just be in this shit, they be knowing. And then even in the environments that people frequent, right? When you go to the club, even access to certain things means something visually, The aesthetic is so important, right? And we be vetting people based off their Instagram and shit. And everybody posting highlights,
I mean, I guess hence the reason why people wear their name brand across their chest, like stuff. I'm wearing Gucci, this Gucci going across their back or some, weird shit like that.
Yeah.
Or they tuck their shirt in just in the front so you can see the Gucci symbol on their belt or something,
You know what's ill? Like, there's so much other shit, right? Like, you heard of like Godspeed? Like Saint Vanity, you heard of these? Gallery Department. Like, there's so many like brands, right? That like the shirt is $250. I'm just saying, like, if you into that type of stuff, there's so many brands. You'll think it's a fucking just a shirt with a bunch of skulls on it. Nah, it's a $300 t-shirt.
No, to your point, back in like 2000 or whatever. Okay,
See, the ex got me a. I don't like it because what happens is
it's the same level.
Just take this walk with
me.
It's
the same level.
Here's what happens though, Cal. Right, you'll start telling the story, and I'm keen on when you start laughing first. It don't be funny. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm all hyped up for the shit to be funny because you laugh, and then I get let down because it don't be funny at all. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, no, it's not. It's not funny. It's ironic funny. It's to your point though.
Is it funny or not? Is it funny?
Yeah, it's funny though. It's funny.
I swear to God. Yo, if it's not funny, we all doing 10 push-ups on this stream. I swear to God, bro.
All right, that's a bit.
That bun gonna be in the camera like that.
Callie, make him laugh because I'm not doing 10 push-ups.
We doing push-ups, bro.
So the ex got me an iceberg shirt. It's on the same level. 20 years ago, the iceberg was real hot and shit like that, right? He bought me an iceberg shirt. I had no idea what the fuck iceberg was, how expensive it was, or anything like that. I did laundry and it splashed bleach on it, and it ended up getting holes in it. So, like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck that shit is. Everybody do push-ups because ain't nobody laugh.
Wait, That was the punch. No, I heard the punchline, but I didn't know if that was the punchline. So the punchline was that he had a shirt and it was holes in the shirt, so it looked like a designer shirt.
No, the fact that I did laundry in it and I accidentally splashed bleach on it when I
So
was
it
pouring the
looked like a
bleach in the laundry shit. Huh? Yeah, it messed up the daggone shirt or whatever like that. After so many washes, you know, the bleach stain, get holes in the shit like that. So, hey, I don't know. I'm not into it.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro? This is what I'm talking about, man.
No, it was funny. That nigga was hot. He was mad. I was like, what you buying $100 t-shirt for? I didn't know it was $100. It's a fucking t-shirt. It got fucking, what's that nigga name? Pink Panther on it. I ain't know it was goddamn.
Everybody get your push-ups in, man. Seriously.
We can do the girl push-ups, right?
Yeah, man. Move, dog. Jesus Christ, bro.
I thought it was funny.
Aaliyah, you don't look sweaty. You did yours already?
Yeah, facts. I did mine.
Y'all did them the same time I did them?
Yeah, facts. We all did them at the same time.
We all did them.
And y'all wouldn't lie to me, right?
Nope.
All right.
Shit, I would.
Mary, hush. Puerto Rican niggas always. All right, so.
Wow. I'm black. That's crazy. I am black.
Damn, man. I knew that shit. That shit ruined my damn. I got a cold too.
It ain't ruined.
Coco, what's poppin'?
Hello, panel. Hello, champ.
Coco, you got a crazy delay, I think. Check. Can you hear me?
Okay. I'm gonna get out and come back.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you got a bad delay.
Okay, let me go out and come back.
Okay. Y'all gotta stop with this Wi-Fi, y'all. Y'all listen, that 1999 Wi-Fi is not working, bro. Get rid of that shit. They get us all with the promotion. It ain't worth it. All right, let me see. See Rob, what up? Perfect. So DJ Hamp and the ladies of the POV.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Salute OG. Hope all is well. Good to see you, man. Salute. RBN, what up? Salute Hamp, Cali Wife School, and the other two.
Wow.
Black with the $5 says, ladies, all together now. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money.
See, I know that song.
Okay. Cali don't know that song. Marcus with the $2.
Yes, I do. I might do today.
20 push-ups, brother Hamp. Man, shit, we'd be here all night. Marcus with the $5 says, brother Hamp, do you know that they just lied to you about doing the push-ups? Right?
Damn, Marcus, you a snitch.
Damn.
Perfect.
Coco, you back?
I'm here.
All right.
Marcus is grumpy.
Present.
Don't pay him no attention to Lydia.
Women have standards? Yeah, no.
They like to. Well, the real question is the standards they have. Are they dating people that meet them? I mean, they may have standards, but are they dating their standard? No.
So if they're not dating their standard, then they don't exist, right? Because standards, you don't compromise.
You right. So the answer is no.
Damn. So, okay. So when you got who's the nigga that's handsome nowadays, Aaliyah?
I don't know.
What about that weird looking nigga that Tiana Taylor was dating?
Oh, the guy from The Lion King, Aaron Pierre.
Yeah, he wasn't he the it nigga at one time?
I guess. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you got Aaron Pierre. He woke up, and you like, I'm waiting till marriage to have sex. I want a man that had a dad. All this stuff, right? Oh, they like NBA YoungBoy? Oh, wow.
Is that what women are saying? I want a man that's a dad.
I mean, I thought that'd be one of the
that shit is important.
I want him to have a bachelor's degree, right? Like, I don't know, stuff. And then this man comes up. He's handsome. He's suave. You know. Mary, that yawn. Come on, my nigga. I ain't seen that much tired in a long time. So
Yo, this hour fucking me up. This hour we lost is still lingering.
yeah, me too. I ain't gonna hold you. So I ain't see the yawn that golly. Okay, so he woke up, and what make y'all say in y'all head? Fuck all my standards. Like, what is the thought process that going through women's head? Oh, he don't got a bachelor's degree. That's cool. He adopted. He come from foster care. That's cool. He don't got no money. That's cool.
Desperation.
But why y'all keep putting most women in a desperate bag?
Because
like, why it gotta be that though?
Women are no longer getting married. Men are not taking women seriously anymore, and I'm so proud of men for that. Men are not taking women seriously anymore. So at this point, it's like you got to get in where you can fit in before you die.
Yo, nah, come on, man. We need some edification, bro.
Dead ass. That's it.
I think they don't know how to take advantage of when they're in their prime. So they probably can easily get the Aaron Pierre because that's the height of her beauty. She looks good. She's fertile. Boom, boom. But when you get older, you kind of have to compete a little bit more with the youngins and the women that look more attractive, or that may be his preference. You know, so she may.
No, you got to compete in your 20s too.
Standards go just for the sake of having the guy that looks good and makes her possibly look.
So you saying that y'all relinquishing your standards because of the level of competition?
Mm-hmm. Well, also, I think that women think that they qualify for men that they don't. So the older they get, they always feel like, ooh, I can do better than the person that I have.
Hold on, y'all. Young, I'm here. Rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine. You heard? Niggas told me I got flu B. You heard?
Oh.
But I'm here for y'all niggas.
Oh my goodness.
All right. I try to mute as much as I can, but I'm kind of fucked up. All right.
Oh no, hell.
Give me some great.
Ham said, "Don't start tripping, Craig."
Yeah, Peasy head self. Oh yeah, Peasy head self. Your hair look like my hair, nigga. We need to brush our hair with a Brillo pad. My bad. Who was talking? Go ahead. My fault.
I said that women oftentimes feel like they qualify for the men that they don't. So they're with a good guy, but oh man, I think I can do better. So they find a reason to leave him, and they keep on thinking I can do better. And then I think it does hit them that, oh my gosh, I probably will be alone. So they make the excuse and dismiss every man because they know that they can't end up with anybody. There's a lot of insecurity.
You on mute, Ham.
Cause now I'm insecure about my sniffing and shit. Young got me muted and all that. I'm just saying. Which I just said is that simple. What Coco's saying. Do y'all agree, disagree? Y'all want to expound on it? Should I get sawed in?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the your standards be way up here, but you really down here. So now you got to meet you because you realizing you can't get nobody.
Yeah, no, you on mute again.
Your you is crazy.
For real.
That's why women keep on saying there's no good men out there. No, there's plenty of good men. It's just you skip over them because you're looking for whatever type of entertainment. I don't know, the 6-figure, whatever. But little do you know that plumber, that electrician, that general contractor, they the ones with the bread. They the ones who are building up. But these people that you see,
plumber,
the Gucci and the Louis and wearing designers and having the BMWs and the Porsche, they're broke. Most of them. They're not making the money. They want the appearance of wealth. But that retired military, that retired police, the electrician, the plumber, they have bread, but they're not gonna let you know that they do because they live modestly and they just building up their investment accounts and portfolios, and you looking silly passing them up. But good for you, because you were looking at the outside and now really looking to what really matters: integrity, someone who has a purpose, someone who knows how to save, invest, someone who knows how to lead, someone who's good with their hands. I don't know.
Y'all keep sleeping on those plumbers.
Yeah, but if he ugly, you ain't seeing none of that shit.
But that's the thing, though. Like, I don't think.
Why? I'm the woman. I'm the one who's supposed to be pretty. He's not supposed to be pretty. I am. I'm the one.
I ain't said nothing about him being pretty. I just said he looked good. I don't mean
he was ugly.
Yeah. There are ugly niggas. What are we talking about?
It's just unattractive. We don't call them ugly. Okay.
Well, there's some ugly. Most people are average. That's what I'm saying. Like, why do we always default to, oh, he ugly? No, he might just be average looking.
Yeah. No, average niggas be cute. But what I said, what I said. If he ugly, you won't see him no fucking way.
Well, that's not the first thing I mean, that's not. I dated some very handsome people. I dated some not so handsome people. It's how they are.
Personality,
like,
Right.
Yeah,
So I'm glad that you said that. I'm glad that you said that, though, Coco. Because when we talk about the person, I think that's where we kind of disconnect. Like, I heard y'all talk about looks. I feel like if you are genuinely attracted to a man based off of his look, like, y'all are shallow. That's shallow as fuck to me. Like, it's real fucking shallow. Then with you, Mama Coco, when you were talking about the working, I feel like, yes, we definitely. I don't feel like the blue collar man is overlooked. I don't feel like the working man is overlooked. I just feel like with dumb men, and it's not even dumb men, I feel like as a whole, there is a disconnect as far as unrealistic expectations on both the female and the man side, as far as why we're not getting this right. I don't feel like it's just because they're being overlooked because of their job. We know they get into the dollar. We know that. Like, so that's my only disconnect with what you said.
That. Most ladies, you know that, Saudi.
No, most ladies do. When I tell you, so we always like to revert back to social media. So I don't know about y'all, because apparently y'all on the niggas ain't shit sector of fucking social media. On my sector, I'm looking at women that get up every day, that do their wifely duties, and these are blue collar men. Like, they're not celebrities. They're not no drug dealer niggas on the corner. They're regular men. So I'm just
most of the blue collar men are already married. That's why
already married, but they're still already married. So if they're already married and this is the standard that they're setting, and they're stating, hey, these are good men, they are regular men, they're providing these stuff, I feel like these regular women looking at this regular man and this regular woman being successful in that relationship, they're going to go and say, hey, I want a regular man, a blue collar man, a working man, a hard going man. But the disconnect is, we like to just say, oh, he has a good job, he's intellectually smart, that's a good person.
No, the disconnect is most women don't believe they're regular.
Most women know that they're regular.
No, they don't. They don't. That's the problem.
I think they do.
Women be
Most
thinking
women know that they're regular, because when you walk around, they're with regular men. Even when y'all like to say about, oh, they get these things. Most women aren't getting no niggas that got some money for real, for real.
No,
most women aren't getting to a man that has no dollar for real, for real. So when I say that they're going for regular people. They're regular people. Y'all talk about the vast majority that's live in this delusional land. Like, I think we're doing a disservice to women and to men to just sit there and say that they're just so delusional and they just no.
No, what happens is, again, most women, again, because we're talking about minority and majority of women don't believe that they're regular, right? So what happens is those standards, because they don't think they're regular, are way up here. So when they have to break those standards down, they quote unquote settle for these regular men. But most women do not believe they're regular.
I think most women do think they regular.
No,
When
they
we talk
settle for
about,
regular.
I think
settle
they
for
do
regular men.
think that they're
But
regular.
they
I
don't
think
believe that they're
when we talk about expectations, as far as what women want, like I said, I think we do a disjustice. I don't think that there are all these women that just sit there and say, I want a 6-foot nigga making 200K a year, and I'm this, that, and the third. Like, and I'm a regular. I don't think that that's how regular, normal people are functioning. I'm sorry.
They may
I
not
give
say
more
it.
credit. I give more credit.
So let's do this. Aaliyah, do you think most women think they're average? Do
No.
most women think they're above average?
Yeah.
What do you think, Callie? You agree with more with Mary? Well, let me phrase it like this. Do you agree more with Saad's sentiment or Mary's sentiment? Because I don't want to put like a average or nothing on it, just because they're arguing two different sides. So, Aaliyah, do you tend to err on what Mary's saying for majority of women or what Saad's saying?
What Mary is saying.
Callie?
More so what Saad is saying.
Wife school?
I think Mary.
Coco?
Mary, quite contrary.
How does you got in
Okay.
place?
Yeah, well, so the sentiments on in our conversations is that most women overrate themselves, generally speaking. I had this one girl, she was unattractive, right? That's the best way I can say it. And I said, all y'all niggas is average. And she tried to cuss me out. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I don't like. I believe that most people are average, but I also believe that, we had this debate before, that beauty is the eye of the beholder. So what may not be beautiful to you does not necessarily mean that they are not beautiful to someone. Like, I really feel like we look too much on to looks. And it's just like, I don't know, that's real, it's just shallow to me. Like, I would never just be like, oh, that's somebody ugly. Like, I don't know, that's crazy to me.
But I don't think
yes,
a
it's
lot of times,
shallow,
I
but
think people forget too, when you're being approached by somebody, you don't have anything to go off of but their looks. So you're not shallow for being like, this person is not my type physically. That doesn't make you shallow because you don't know anything else about them. All you can strictly go off of is how they look. And both men and women operate in that same matter initially. That's always how it
So
happens. So it doesn't necessarily color.
off of that premise, yes. But most people that are actually dating or and that meet people, they either A, met them through someone else, or B, met them at work. So they may not know everything, but they can feel a person out. So I feel like that people normally, once they see that look, they're more disgusted with the look than the actual person.
But it doesn't make you shallow if you're physically meeting
It makes
somebody
you
and you don't know
shallow
them
that
personally.
if you know, if besides the just meeting on the first one off and he approach you, okay, I can agree with you that on that, Mary. But I feel like it's shallow if you know this person or y'all have a mutual friend or whatever the case is, and you automatically reject them off of the basis of their looks when you know that they're a decent person and you don't take the time out to get to know them, or they are a little quirky, or they may just like be not the typical person. I feel like that's where we're fucking up, is because we're missing a lot of people off of the premise because they don't fit society norms or they not what people would say
It's
is
not
popular.
society. It's your own preference. I'm not trying to fuck nobody that can't get my pussy wet. There's no way
But
that every nigga
that's where
I'ma
I
be
have a
looking at.
disconnect, and
Sorry,
maybe
you gotta let her finish. You gotta let her finish.
oh, sorry,
There's
my
no
bad.
way that I'm gonna be like, oh, he's really nice, but he can't do nothing for me in that matter because we're talking about an intimate relationship. You're not my homeboy. So when we talk about intimate relationships, boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife,
there's a bunch of boxes that go there, and me not being able to be attracted to you, I'm not shallow for being like, you know what, you're just not my preference. It's okay to have preference, just like it's okay to have standards. It's okay for me to be like, you're not my preference. I don't have to call you ugly. I don't have to call you unattractive. You're just not for me. And I wish more people would stand on the fact that somebody is not for them. That goes for men and women both. Sometimes people need to say, you know what, you're not for me.
But I think that's the conflation. I think that's the conflation, because I get what you're saying, but outside of that, like I said, we disregard these people just because they don't fit society norms or what your preference is. So but it is. So let's go off of Coco premise.
Everybody's ugly to somebody.
Damn, can I finish what I'm saying? If we're going off of Coco premise, and we're talking about the 9-to-5 nigga, the working nigga, the working man, the man that's the trash man, the truck driver. They're not normally these attractive beings that you're saying. That you're saying. So it's like truck drivers are overweight. I'm just saying they're not normal.
You named one profession though.
Okay, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying that. Okay, so why are we? So you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me we're just overlooking these people off of money? It doesn't have nothing to do with looks.
My husband fine as fuck.
No, that's what you're saying.
That nigga fine. My husband fine as hell, and he's a plumber. Like the fuck?
Yeah, but you got lucky.
But Sadia, I agree with Sadia that a lot of people are overlooking men because of how they look. I can only speak about women, but I do agree with you, Sadia. I do believe that there's a lot of shallow and superficial reasons. I'm not saying you shouldn't be attracted, but I'm saying that the look shouldn't be the number one reason that you'll discount somebody. Because like Sadia said, you can be missing out on a great guy just because of how they look.
Absolutely.
So you have no problem with Mr. being on top of you, sweating and everything like that.
Right,
that's no
crazy.
problem.
It's not ugly.
Like everybody's ugly to somebody. You get what I'm saying? So it's like what's attractive to me ain't gonna be attractive to Callie, ain't gonna be attracted to White School, ain't gonna be attracted to you, Coco, ain't gonna be attracted to Aaliyah. Like we all have our own preferences. It doesn't mean overall that somebody's ugly. I don't think there's anybody. I'm not gonna say that because I've seen shit on the internet. But overall, I don't think there's a bunch of people that everybody agrees is completely ugly, other than like a little bit maybe.
Well, yeah, there's people on both ends. I think that we do a little bit of a disservice. Like people need to be more honest, right? Mm-hmm. Beauty is objective. Like people try to make it so fluid. It's not, right? Beauty is objective, man. I think that you can have an attraction to someone, right, that may not be stereotypically beautiful, right? But that doesn't then make that person beautiful because I'm attracted to her.
Yeah.
Right? I like her for whatever the reasons are because she's more than just how she looks, right? Or vice versa, you know? So
But this is how you know.
Go ahead. Go ahead, I'm done.
No, but this is how you know, like, what would I just had it in my head.
My fault. Let me read the super chat, see if it come back. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Melly Man with the 2000. So would you date a profound maintenance man? I guess. Would they?
Yeah. I remember it. I gotta remember.
All right, hold it. I got you. Marcus Evans with the $5. Question for the ladies. Do y'all believe y'all are average? Y'all want to answer this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm average.
They said average women are married, right?
I think I am around the way girl. I think I am cute. I think if I do myself up, I could even be pretty. I will never say that I'm gorgeous because I'm not, but I do all right, you know?
I like it. Insane with the $5. In the looks department, most women do not think they are regular. That's why KS had to take out 7 from the rate yourself from 1 to 10. Tony Pure Fitness, salute. Salute to my brother Young, who called me out for sniffing. Salute to my brother Young, who was giving a member, man. Appreciate you, welcome to the family, cuzzo. Or no, with the $2 says in New York they say I got the flu, B. Marcus Evans with the $5 says, Aaliyah, you cool and all, but don't put that on my jacket. You just mad you can't do one push up. Tell her, Marcus. Kid with the $10
I can do
says,
one push up.
prove it.
You know, I did
No.
4 pull-ups today unassisted.
That's great. Wide grip?
No, narrow.
Okay,
Chin up.
okay.
Actually, this is more chin up.
Chin up. Yeah, it's good though. Can't get right with the $10 says, shout out to HAMP and the ladies of the women's POV. Always learning something. Reminds me to mind my damn business and keep working because I ain't it. You gotta chill, baby. Granny was popping. My young OG Granny in the building who gifted $50. Thank you for the first 50 ball of the day.
You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go. With a belly so strong, you gotta back it with one eye closed. You can turn you inside out. I heard the feds turn the crib inside out. Drop the roof on these niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook them to the inside. You don't.
Perfect. Shit like that. Perfect. Shit like that.
Salute, man. Hit the like button, hit the like button. I think we have one more. Nas, what's good, kid? With the $10 says, the attraction is more instant gratification than it is learning how to like or love that can create an element of surprise. We pedestalize our desires, and I don't know how that equals to stable. That's a fizzat, bro. Leah, to this shit, man.
No, what I was gonna say is that's how you know women don't see themselves as average, because that's the perfect like explanation. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So if we're the beholder, we're always gonna think we're the baddest one out. You know what I'm saying? So that makes it make sense. That's exactly why women don't see themselves as average, because women think beauty is subjective rather than objective.
And if women want a reality check, they need to go to Miami. They need to go to LA. They need to go to New York and see if they will be selected to be, pulled in the club. And unfortunately, some people have experienced it, but instead of being like, oh, okay, maybe I'm not as fine as I think I am, they'll say, oh, it's because I'm a black woman. Oh, it's because of my color. And boo, 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 boo. No, boo, you're just not as cute as you think you are.
Right. Just like
And
the
that's a
review of
lot
the friend
to
that
it.
couldn't get in because she was overweight. And they were like, sayonara, we flew here, we're getting in. Yeah.
And if you've been different places, like, like a lot of that is dependent on where you at. Like me coming from just my personal experience, coming from up north to the south, like a lot of people will tell me like, you're pretty. Like I don't have a fat ass like everybody down here, but like face wise, like a lot of people will be like, you're pretty. Like, oh my God, that's because the women down here look different. But like up north, it's just regular. Up north, it's regular to have a really pretty face and not have a big voluptuous ass.
I can attest to that. That's also my experience.
I can attest to that as well. Like these chicks down here built different. All right.
Well, I feel like family all around. I'm still up north, so I don't gotta.
I mean, Chopper Style said it best. She don't got a lot but I can work with her. So yeah, work with us. Work with me.
But men also have to stop giving that false fucking, they be making them women that are not pleasant in the face feel like they be the 10s.
Oh yeah, because there's a difference between being fine and being cute. I learned that when I moved down here. Right. You can be fine with
men like bodies. Men are real body, they attracted more to body. So men will, oh yeah, you fine. They'll try to get some of her ass and she be ugly as fuck. So it's men's fault that women think they up here, honestly.
Yeah, I guess we had that conversation often. Like, you guys equate value to him just want to have sex with you, right?
Yeah, it's conflating those two.
That happens a lot.
But see, the men don't wife those women though. Like most wives are average, regular looking chicks. They're not the chicks with the boom pow on average. They're typically, not face beat. They're ready they run around, they take care of the kids, they do the errands. That's most wives. This dolled up beauty queens. That's not the typical wife.
Okay.
Yeah, most wives be cool.
Yeah, and I agree with Coco. I think on average they are average, but I don't think they're just like below average either.
You was just saying, so are they on the higher end of the average?
Yeah, like I think they be on the higher end of the average. Like they be like a 5'6". They don't be like a 4'3". My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Salute everybody in the building. Please hit the like button if you can. That helps the channel the most.
Women that their standards are too high and that you're delusional. When I heard it back in the day, I used to be like, y'all are just some haters. Y'all are pathetic and y'all be on some hating shit. Like, women, don't lower your standards. Girl, do not lower your standards. These men are pathetic. They're just being some haters. Initially, that was my thought. But now I honestly unfortunately, I have to agree with the men. Women are delusional and our standards are too high. Now, let me just go with me for a second, right? I used to believe it was on some hating shit. And I remember when Steve Harvey had his show, he was telling women, your standards are too high. You're going to, end up alone because no man is going to want to meet those standards, especially when they can get it from a woman with no standards. Like, the lower hanging fruit is easier to obtain. So they're not going to jump through all these hoops to be with you and meet your standards. And so I'm like, nah, that's just some guys, nah, that's some hating shit. But here's the thing. Most women are delusional and our standards are too high. Now, I'm not saying to lower your standards. I would never tell you to do that. I want women to understand what this really is. Okay. So we all know, for the most part, that women were lied to about what and who men really were, right? We were lied to about that. We thought they were going to be these protectors and these providers, and they were going to protect us from harm, and, harm being other men, because, I mean, what, a charging wildebeest is going to come after us and the man is going to use his machete and protect. Typically your number one predator as a woman is going to be a man. So you're going to protect us from other men, and you're going to be a good father, and you're going to be faithful, and you're going to be all these things. And men were never that. They were propped up by the patriarchy to pretend that they were those things. And when men tell us that we're delusional and our standards are too high, the secret is, it's not that they don't want to meet those standards. It's that they can't. The average man is completely incapable of meeting those standards. It's almost.
Do you have the, oh my God, what was this?
Wow.
Perfect. What y'all think?
I honestly think a man is gonna raise to the standard for the woman he wants, because sometimes women have the relationship. He may not do it with you, but with the next woman, they always say, "Oh, he did more. He took her on trips and did." I believe a man will raise his standard to the woman that he wants.
Yeah, I don't think I agree. I definitely agree with you, Ms. Wife School. I don't think, when I heard it, I was just thinking about how we had these, like she said, these expectations. We thought these men were going to be Prince Charming and have all these just charisma, and it just they just regular. Just like we regular, boring, socially awkward. That's the same way with these men.
I'm so confused. What is the standard? What is the standard? And I've never been able to hear from a woman who complain about these men, what is the standard they're not meeting?
I don't know. You just said women don't got no standards.
That's why I'm asking, what is this? Yeah, that's why I want to know what the standard is.
So I think it's more so of a perceived expectation. So I think someone mentioned it earlier about Disney. So when we look at Disney, we think of rainbows, sunshines, and fairy tales. When we meet people in real life, it's not that. It's hard work. You actually have to get to know somebody. You actually have to be dedicated. You have to have the same morals, principles, and basic guidelines. And it's not going to be just magnificent. And I just feel like with women, when I think about these expectations, that's the expectations I think of. I think they think it's going to be sweet, like they just going to meet this man and like everything is going to fall into place. And I don't think it's never going to be like that.
And also, that lady confused me because her logic wasn't logically. She was saying how women are delusional, their standards too high, but they shouldn't lower their standards. So I just couldn't.
She was being like,
yeah. Let me explain to you what she was saying. She's like, women are delusional; their standards are too high because men will never meet the expectations that were set forth for women in the first place. So men won't be providers and protectors like the initial expectation was. So women are delusion expecting these things that men are supposed to do because men actually can't achieve it. She's saying the men are lousy. That's what she was saying. That's why women are delusional, thinking men are going to meet those standards.
oh, see, I didn't get that. The lousy part, I didn't get. But like the expectation, I think it's an unrealistic expectation. I don't think they necessarily can't provide it. I just think that at the level that we think they should, it's not
Yeah,
realistic.
here's a hard truth. The provision and protection thing, right, is like, because these are traditional things, right? But it should be traditional on traditional. You see, right? And
Mhm.
that ultimate provision and protection, and I hate to keep going back to this, but it was traded for chastity. So those things just don't align. So it ain't like he ain't living up to no expectation. You don't got no expectation in terms of that for him to live up to. Just being honest. Now so what else? What anybody else think about what she think about?
I think the
Also, like,
delusional part is I was saying I think the delusional part is, you make $30,000-$40,000 in your quote unquote standard, which is actually a preference, is that he makes six figures. Well, that's delusional. You're never gonna be around that nigga. That ain't even in your socio-economic purview type shit. Niggas, like, real talk, I don't believe that motherfuckers is going to Rainbow and picking up bitches out of Rainbow. Just don't. Y'all don't even shop in the same places.
But even more to that point is that she's talking about when women think about protection and provision, they're thinking of lifestyle. They're thinking about wants. They're not thinking about the bare necessities. They're thinking, I want to go on a trip every 3 to 4 months or whatever. I want to get a certain bag. That's what women think when it comes to provide and protect. And not understanding that, yes, the man that you choose, if he's a decent man, he's going to provide and protect he can. Not in the way that, oh, I'm going to get all my wants, take it, or everything that I want. That's not what provision and protection means. And I think that's what women get confused.
Yeah, so that was kind of what I was saying. I said yesterday earlier about the fairy tale. Like we have that illusion, like you said, that it's always going to be like this grand experience, and it's not ever going to be like that. Like there's actually going to be times where it's going to be hard. You probably not even going to like that nigga on most days, But it's like we are like I feel like I always say like in this microwave society that we think is just gonna be like I meet this man and we fall in love on a Tuesday, we get married on a Wednesday, and we're gonna ride off on a Saturday. And it's like, no, it's gonna get tough. Like he may lose his job, you may lose your job. You may I don't know, like I just think we just don't really accept people for who they truly are, but we put these extra stipulations on them. I don't know.
All right, no, I think that's solid. Let me read these super chats. I got a couple questions. All right, so we can get some understanding. Melly with the $2 90s R&B fucked us up. Nick's for the $5. You don't take in account your attachment style and childhood trauma. Sometimes, let me know if you mean majority minority. It's easy to dismiss someone to avoid what's in the mirror. That's majority. Tony Pure Fitness with the $10. I just ordered my sister's bees. As a black man, I'm not expecting a return. Women expect a return. Granny with the $5. Mary, none of you on this panel in the 504 getting higher than a 4 or 0.5. Stop that bullshit you just said.
That's what I said though. You different where it's different where you at.
Tony Per Fitness with the $10. DJ, respectfully, I've built myself up to have a decent conversation with decent women. They are hard to find nowadays. Am I incorrect? My channel is public. I don't know, brother. J Mill with the $5 says, if they did push-ups, you'd be the only one talking on here. It would be a sick show.
I can do push-ups.
I'm about to say I could do my 10 I could do them 10 push-ups too.
That's right.
Yeah,
what you mean?
Y'all doing lit push-up.
Shout out to the Get Fit Room. Yeah.
Play Discord, y'all.
All right, so let's get some real expectations, real standards. Okay. You expect to pay significant bills, right? Y'all not looking for no nigga to pay all your bills, right?
Correct.
Let's set this standard.
No, I got one that do.
I was about to say it depends.
Get out of here, man.
Outliers. We gotta set a real standard. You expect to be with a man and pay significant bills, right?
Yes.
Aaliyah, remember it's audible.
Yes, all money in one pocket.
Yes.
Yes. Saw it.
You said I pay significant bills, or he does?
Everybody.
I think depending on the type of man that you're dealing with, it's going to be situational. But for the majority of people on a basis, yes.
Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm asking y'all.
And this is, and you know, we had this. No.
Know what?
I don't expect it to be 50-50. Because
I'm
going off, if we're going off of my
significant bills, so it may not be 50-50, maybe 60-40, or like you said, you got to put in more or less this month. Just depends.
Yeah. So like I said, from basic everyday, depending on the type of man that you're dealing with, then yes. But I feel like that changes depending on the man that you're dealing with.
That's what I'm saying.
So the men that I've dealt with, no, that's not my experience.
Yeah, so I think we need to set realistic standards, right? That's the point. I think that if we keep moving in the earth like you ain't supposed to pay no bills, that's unrealistic for the majority of the populace. And when people have an unrealistic standard, they start to build disdain towards one another. So that's why we need to start setting a real standard, right? If we still out here single, listen, I'm coming in here, buddy, expecting to get in where I fit in and pay what I got to pay so we can be successful. That's what I'm saying. So can that be the new standard? What y'all think?
I think that is this. Yeah, I feel like that should be the standard.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's a standard. I don't think it's new though.
Yeah, it's not new.
Oh, it's new because I think that the expectation isn't there, Cal. Right? There's disdain. See, remember we had that conversation. The man's all his like respect and stuff is tethered to how much money he paying because she expect that of him, right? But if we change it and say, nah, B, we put all this money in here and we pay all our bills and then we invest in something and we go on a cheap trip to your grandma's house because she live in Florida.
No, yeah, I'm saying that's not a new thing. It's been like that for decades. Whether or
You gotta
not
say
they
it.
over here,
We gotta say it out loud. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because he's
I mean,
saying,
only
Kylie, that we think that the normal 9 to 5 man is going to sit there and pay all the bills, and we just have our emergency fund on the side.
yeah, that's not normal.
But
That's
that's
some
the
new
message.
expectation shit.
I think that's the message they pushing.
Yep, that is. I don't
Yeah,
do
I'm not saying that's not a
50-50.
message they pushing. I'm not saying that's not a new message that they pushing. What I'm saying is that has been the standard. Is that both people are putting their money into the pot to live this lifestyle, and your money is definitely needed and significant to maintaining said lifestyle.
Callie, you ain't listening to nobody.
What are you talking
They
about?
saying when nobody even saying that. We saying we need to say it now. We need to say this shit because that's not the mantra. We need to say it, beloved. We need to say it. Yo, listen, put all your money in the middle of this table. We pay what we need to pay. Put this on the side. You take this for your coffee for the next week, and we save up to go to my house.
Yeah, I'm saying, okay, I get you on the we need to say it part, but what I'm saying is that's not a new thing. That's all I'm saying. That's not a new thing. It's been like that for several decades.
It's not new for us
Yeah, and he's saying
older,
we ain't need you to say that, Kylie. That's all
but
he wanted. That's really
the
what he
newer
wanted to say.
generations going
Hold
forward,
on,
I
I'm the
think
interpreter. I don't need no interpreter.
Oh, my
Honestly,
bad.
I do feel like
I'm the nigga whisperer around here. I know it.
like honestly, I do feel like this whole men need to pay 100% has
Saw
like
you in the dark. You know that?
Yeah, because I was in my car.
Oh, all right. You straight. All right. So can we put Mary? Stop all that lip gloss and shit, huh?
it's not lip gloss. I'm eating popcorn. Mind your business.
I mean, but if you gotta moisturize your lips, you gotta moisturize your lips.
I
You don't
don't
want to
use
be
shit like
crusty
that.
up here.
That shit gay. So, oh, you should have saw side. Uh, Aaliyah had the Ma Dukes Vaseline. Like you know how your mom used to stand behind you and grease your face up before you go outside.
I love that. That's
That's
good.
the
And it's
Mild
the
Dukes
and it's the
Vaseline
cocoa
back
butter
in
That's
one
the
though.
jar.
legit.
Clock it.
So
That's
Yeah, it wasn't no
legit.
cocoa butter Vaseline back in the day. You just had that jar, that square ass jar with that square ass
That's
lid.
the upper
It's
echelon
working.
of
It's the
that's
cocoa
same
good.
shit in
butters.
the new jar for sure.
That's a good one. My bad, I derailed.
Hey,
So
that
okay.
shit worked though.
So all right. So that need to be the new standard. You heard? So you don't be looking at that nigga funny and tethering his respect to how much Billy pay. We gotta set a new standard if we want to be successful. Do y'all agree with that one or you disagree?
I agree, but
Agreed.
Um,
I
I
think the harder one. But go ahead, Sonia.
oh no, I was just about to say I agree. But because there is a black and a gray area, for that gray area, I would like to tell the women who are getting their bills paid for, if whatever happens and you got to come out that little tuck and put some muscle to the team, you better do it. It better not be no lip, no nothing, because the nigga holding you down. That's it.
But I think the biggest misconception of that is majority of the time, if your man is paying 100% of the bills, the woman is picking up 100% of everything else. So there's also that equality in that. So I think that's the part that people miss too. They think that, oh, women not doing shit because he paying 100% of the bills. No, she's doing 100% of the house, and he's doing going to work.
Yeah, we talking about the norm for most people. You know what I'm saying?
Like norm for women that have their bills paid.
Yeah, 100%. We ain't talking about them. It's only 10 of them. So, yeah.
I think what messes up women is especially when women start earning more, they feel like they might be able to put finances together, but not with someone who makes 10 to 20,000 less than them. Like once women start earning that sweet spot of 75K and up, they're like, oh, he's a teacher or he's a coach or whatever, but he's not on my level because financially, a lot of women don't want to deal with a man who makes less than them.
100% Coco. We also trying to build a new standard.
Yeah.
So the standard is get in where you fit in. Put your money to the middle of the table so that we can get this shit worked out and get these bills paid. All right? She need to put that as a new standard. Not this other shit that we keep talking about because it ain't working.
Yeah. Life is so short. Like,
but also keep in mind, like, it's better than paying 100%. Anything is better than paying 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got that one. Does everybody agree? Is that a good standard?
Yeah.
All right.
Force it down their throat, something.
All right.
Pause.
Standard. The man gotta have a daddy.
Agreed.
Yeah. This is good.
When you, okay, when you say the man gotta have a daddy, I mean all people like raised with their father.
No, the man has to have a mother.
So even on the premise of the man has to have a father, let's just say he doesn't have a father, but he does have like a mentor, a granddaddy, uncle, someone that could take that place. Are we still saying no?
No, I don't care if the father is present. It's the mom.
But I know, but it also takes a man to teach a man how to be a man. So off of that premise, if he does not have a dad, are we not gonna take a substitute as like a granddad, a mentor, an uncle? Like
That's
what
what
if
I'm
he
saying. The
was
dad is not a necessity. There's other people that could teach a man how to be a man. What I'm going to be more concerned about is how you treat me. And
but that wasn't him question though.
Yeah, but it's not about, it is about how he treats you, but that's based on a little bit of his mother, but he has to still know how to be a
It
masculine
has
man.
to be it has to be
protect
installed in
you,
him.
that you feel
That
safe to,
teaches
because
him
his
a lot.
leadership. So he does need
Having
a
a
man
dad,
to model that.
having a dad teaches a man a lot about how to be himself. Like when it comes
Okay, so even if he's not able to be himself, he still needs that man, that male figure. So are we going to use the substitution, or is just plain and simple? If the nigga ain't got no daddy,
the
move around.
substitutions are fine, they're all around, but
They're not always around.
Okay, they're not always around. But again, I would be more concerned about your relationship with your mother. Like, I would be way more concerned about your
I
relationship.
understand what you're saying, Mary, and that is true.
Why are you
Definitely,
yelling?
you have to look at. I'm in the car. I don't know if I'm yelling. Like my tone never changed.
No, you're
Like I
fine.
said,
Your mother will always be your mother, but it's a limit to when boys balls
so
sagging
And what
and
if
all
you have a
that,
bad mom?
biologically changing. He's moving from that coddled little boy to a man. So
yeah, I
that
was just trying to answer him
a
initial
male
question.
presence has to be
I can't hear wife
to
school.
show him how to navigate that. This just
Well, Mary, you made a question. You're more
I'd
concerned
rather-
with the relationship he has with his mother. But what if the mother was a trash mother?
No, that's what I'm saying. I would be more prone to take the man that was raised by a single mother, that I see him that has a respectful relationship with his mother, than the man that, oh, I'm just like, let me cancel him out because he ain't got no dad. No, for me, the standard is not the dad, it's the relationship you have with your mom.
But I think it's a multi-level, so I think both were
Everything
still
can be
play.
multi-level.
All right, but at the end of the day, the initial question was, are we throwing a nigga away that had a dad? The mom wasn't even the question. It wasn't even a factor.
But that's
So
what I'm
off of
saying.
that
I wouldn't
premise,
care.
are we going to answer the question? Because we're not answering the question. You're disregarding it. Everybody else
Yeah,
agreed.
I
So
did.
everybody
I
agreed
did
that
question.
the father
You
is
did.
needed and that we're going to allow the substitutions. Now, if the next question is if the nigga doesn't have a loving mom, or if the mom is a trash ass mom, are we going to disregard them as well? I think that is how we should follow up with the question.
Well, if you took the time to listen and not cut me off, you would have heard initially when I said
I heard what
don't
you said, but
care
that wasn't the
about-
question.
Again, you're cutting me off. Again, I said initially, I don't care if he didn't have a dad. That was my initial statement to the question. And then that's when I proceeded to say I care more about
if his mom's present in the relationship with his mom. But I did make the statement and answer the question that I don't care about the dad.
I heard it and I may have disregarded it just like you disregarded what I was asking. So I don't know.
Well, both of y'all answer and then gave a caveat. I said standard, he gotta have a dad. Y'all said something about uncles and nah, he need a mom. I'm talking about his daddy.
It's not a standard for me.
Okay. Wife school?
It is a standard. I have a daughter, and I want her to have the
I'm
best
not eating
possible chance
popcorn.
ever. So I would rather her date somebody that has a father.
Aaliyah?
Yes, that should be a standard. You're asking if that's the standard for us or if that should be a standard that we should have.
Yes.
Okay, so yes, my man has a father. I have a father. We got to be equally yoked in that way.
Okay. So what you think? So he gotta have a daddy.
Yeah, I agree.
Callie? Oh, she ain't there. What'd you say, Coco?
Absolutely. Gotta have a father.
So ladies. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if he don't got a daddy, what should they do with him? Cut him off? Huh?
I don't think you should even talk to him.
Yeah.
Don't even entertain him?
Yeah, no, it's no reason to. Like, I feel like certain red flags are gonna be there because he does not have a dad. So you'll be able to see the results of that in his behavior and how he treats you or how he is as a man, period. I feel like you can see the lack of fatherhood in certain
Um,
behaviors.
I had said yes about the daddy thing.
Yeah, it's a
I
generational thing with us because we haven't had the lack of fathers, which breeds more lack of fathers. So,
But if
I
the
think
man ain't shit,
I agree. Oh, can I talk?
Yeah.
I agree to a certain extent because I feel like I just know men in real life that are stand up men and they may not have had a father, but they still had outside forces as far as the examples that I had named prior to how they still were installed these values and principles and was taught to be a decent man. So I don't know.
So what you think? Should him having a father be a standard or no? Because this is how standards work. They don't waver.
Not only a
Yeah,
father, but I'm gonna
they
see how
don't
similar
yeah, they
I'm gonna
don't
see how
waver, but
similar his daddy is from my daddy.
but if most niggas ain't shit, then that means he can be not shit. You know? Because his father taught him not to be.
Most
So
niggas your age don't got fathers.
that's why I said it's not a standard for me.
So what we doing, man?
I don't think that's a black like I want to agree and say yes to that standard, but I just don't think it's a black and white standard to just say if that man does not have a father, then you should write him away. I think you should get to know a little bit more about the dynamics and then make that decision.
That ain't no standard,
That's the
man. That's a
problem.
preference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I've
this be
heard
the
I
men,
don't. Well, then
problem.
if the girl don't
I'm
have a
with
father,
Mary.
they
Then I
ain't
don't think it
gonna
should
good
be a
with her.
standard. I think it's
Yo.
like I don't think it's a lot of it's. I don't. Yeah.
Yo, let me explain to y'all how standards work.
It's black and white.
Yes. I'm not doing no gay shit ever. Y'all keep treating standards like that, like the opposite of that. Y'all keep making them liquid, right? That's how standards work.
Mm-hmm.
That's how a standard is, right? but y'all want to give caveats or grace when standards don't work like that. And this is why we don't uphold our standards, because we give them fluidity. We gotta
I
have a
see.
standard for some shit, you know? I'm done.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I get where you're going. I just think that if we want to have a standard, I don't feel like that necessarily should be a standard, because we talk about these men and we talk about how most men don't have a dad, but I don't think that most men ain't shit. So it's just like, I don't understand how we could just wash them away. That's just like, that shit crazy. But if we wash the niggas the way that they ain't got daddies, I guess y'all could do that.
No, if y'all saying no, no. So Saad switched from yes to no. Mary said no. Saad, what you say? I mean, Aliyah, what you say? Aliyah still
Is she
said yes.
frozen?
Coco said yes. Wife School said yes. Callie said yes. You think women should uphold this standard, or you think they should give grace to men who could still be dope without being raised by their father?
Yes, I believe men can still be dope without being raised by their father.
So you leaving that door open?
Yeah, you ain't gotta have a daddy.
Okay, so we torn on that one.
Yeah,
Well,
one's a little fuzzy.
you switched your answer, Wife School?
No.
Yeah, you need to have
when
a
you
dad.
live through it, and when you see how it affects your children, you do not want them to replicate that in their lives, because that's not giving you the most viable option possible. That's our
Okay.
responsibility to give them the best options possible.
Okay.
I think I've seen better fathers come out of men that don't have them.
Yeah, and I was about to say, just
You have
because
it.
you don't have a dad don't mean you're going to replicate not have it. I think that would make you more eager sometimes to want to be that present father figure, because that's what's happening now. Because of the lack of parents right now, we have the most men that did not have their fathers that are in their children's lives.
I think our generation has the best dads, and a lot of men that I know didn't have their dads, but I think we have the best generation of dads.
I agree.
Yeah, but the best men, the best fathers had dads.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask y'all this: you should not have sex, and I'm trying to be understanding, which is I'm not good at. You should not have sex until you get until you get engaged. That sounds so it sounds so lukewarm. Like, all right,
Like, because
let's
you
make.
single till you married, right?
I know, but I'm trying to solve. I'm trying to solve for the
Black and white.
Fluid that we give.
boredom. Yeah. So I'm saying that you shouldn't have sex until you engaged.
That's nice.
Technically,
Yeah, I can co-sign that.
sex is when you become betrothed anyway, right? So
Now, are we talking about should it be a standard, or would we ever follow this?
standard.
Should it be a standard?
Should it be a standard majority? Okay.
Yeah, standard.
Yeah.
You're not clapping no cheeks until you get engaged.
I agree.
It should be a standard.
I say no.
Okay.
I say
Aliyah?
marriage only because, unfortunately, we are engagement queens. So say the woman gets engaged 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times and never goes down the aisle.
I like that, Coco. I like that.
Yeah,
I don't believe
would
that
definitely
shit.
go the full. I would definitely say the full marriage thing.
Yeah,
because I've been engaged.
Yeah, I don't believe chicks is getting engaged 4 or 5 times and everything like that. You turn all of them down, yeah, I don't believe that shit. I think a lot of chicks just be capping, but yeah.
At least 2 or
2 or 3 by 40? Yeah, no, I don't.
Hey, Callie, you doing it again, Callie.
My bad. I just don't believe it. I don't
No, but
believe it.
that ain't really the combo.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I mean I could co-sign that standard though, real talk.
Okay. What y'all think, man? Don't all speak up at once.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
We said our answer.
So y'all agree with that one, except for Coco?
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
Sound like a plan.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I agree too. Like it sounds good, but like I don't think we enforce like I don't want to. I don't think we enforce it that much.
We too
Like
lost.
we be like, oh, okay, don't do it. But it's like you say it's not like a standard. And then I think too, like now, like I be hearing people that be like, oh, my mom let me have company, my mom let me have this. Like at 16, like you can have a nigga at your house. Okay.
I kind of like what you said,
So I don't
Pam,
know.
because I think it lessens the body count that a woman can accumulate. Because, I mean, how many, people just say that they've been engaged maybe 3 times. So that means like you still keeps your body count maybe low if they ever got engaged to married again. I don't know. Maybe that is strategic to keep body counts low. I don't know.
All right.
Oh, poor, yeah.
I think I'm done.
Yeah.
Shit, killing me. I ain't gonna lie. All right, hold on.
Be
Mike
over
Brown
a
with
bowl
the
of hot water. Let the steam help detox you.
Oh, that shit sound gay a little bit, but I think about it.
Oh yeah, get the shower steam. They got like the big shower steam that you put at the bottom, and it gives you like the vapor steam.
I'm not a girl.
That's
Mike Brown.
not nothing for a. That's crazy.
My son walk in, I'm vaporizing in the shower. Fuck, I look like.
I bet you won't be able to breathe though. Oh, okay.
There's steam in the shower.
Look like a man that's
No,
trying
I
to
can't
get
hear you,
help.
Aaliyah. Mike Brown with the finance says, so if he doesn't have a dad and results end up being unsuccessful, who's to blame? The bad man or the competent woman?
The adjectives kind of answered the question, didn't it?
A little bit. Congo with the finance says, concur, Mary Berry. To add, most fathers teach their boys how to hunt or game women. We actually had a conversation about that earlier. Do the OGs teach the young boys that shit? We actually had that conversation yesterday. It's saying what the find out is men can also dismiss y'all, not take y'all seriously if women don't have a father too, right? Mm-hmm. Considering that today are the results of single mothers.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tony Pure with the 10 ounces would like to ask the females how to be better women for the men they ask for. Specifically, I can be wrong. The standards, bro. Congo. He said, huh? I wonder what he responded to. Mr. North, what's up, man? Good to see you. With the $10 says, so women are doing 100% of the construction, landscaping, plumbing, electrical, pest. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. So women are doing 100% of the construction, landscaping, plumbing, electrical, pest / animal control, security guard, IT support, chauffeur, mechanic, bellhopping, and coaching. Really? Son, kid, shalom. Dre.
Perfect. Shit like that. Perfect.
My brother Dre in the building with the 20 ball says, a pre-qualifying list for a man contains like 3 items. A woman's list can range anywhere from 8 to 15 items on average. A man who shifts his standards based on the women he's interested in is a wavering man. Be cognizant. That's a fact. Marcus with the $5 says, good show, everyone. Please get well, brother Hamp and Callie. I'm not too grumpy. Good night. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm done, bro. I've been rocking. I
Tammy
think it's
flu, Amp.
huh?
Did you get Tammy flu?
I don't know. They said I got flu.
No, I'm saying the
She
medication
talking
to
about the
help shore up the
medicine.
symptoms.
Ooh, nah. He gave me some antibiotic because one of my guys called out on Saturday, so I had to like work the job. And usually, you moving around, you start sweating, you start to be able to clear up. I'm like, yo, this shit's heavy. So yeah, I've been fucked up like since like last Sunday or some shit like that. So, but nah, I don't know no Tammy though.
It's
Oh,
all right. It's okay.
so I appreciate y'all. Women don't have no standards. We settled that. So now the next show, we need to make sure we build on the standards. You heard? Aliyah, can she hear me?
I can hear you now.
Why you staring like you?
Yeah, no, this technology thing. It's just
You got it working now. So, any final thoughts?
final thoughts. Women, we don't have standards. We don't have standards because we build off experience rather than starting with a foundation. We're building from scratch. And I also think that the higher standards that we have, it breeds a certain entitlement in us that can be unattractive. So, yeah, we got to work on that as a collective. So, hopefully, we work on that. That's my final thought.
Perfect. What you think, Saad?
Yeah, I think some of the standards that women do value should be readjusted. And I think my biggest takeaway from this whole conversation is that we should stop being a little shallow and get to know people. Sometimes I know it may be a little weird because they're not your cup of tea, but you'll be surprised who will really be your cup of tea once get to start filling them out. So yeah, I think we missed up on a lot of good people off of that, and that's unfortunate. So yeah.
Perfect. Coco.
I think what will help with the standard conversation is if women understood who men are. And to understand who men are, you need to be around good men. And see what their character is. And then once you are that'll be a whole nother conversation about what is a good man. But once you are around these good men, you should shift. If you're listening to them, if you're paying attention, your expectations and your standards, really that fantasy should start becoming more of a reality. I think that's the starting point for most women. Should be.
All right. Perfect. Mary, what you think, man?
So, I think it's best to focus on your standard and don't be afraid to drop somebody just because, you think that you're going to miss out on something. There's a billion men in this fucking earth. Okay. So if that man don't meet up to your standards of what you want, that makes sense. Make it make sense. Now, make it make sense. Do what makes sense and get you a new nigga. Whatever.
Wow.
Callie, what you think, man?
I'm gonna repeat what I said back in 2024. Your standards should be based off of character traits. Your preferences are based off of aesthetics. So make sure that your standards are based off of character traits rather than aesthetics. Focus on that. That is your foundation and go from there.
Perfect. Right, school, what you think, man?
Well, I think ladies should vet and date intentionally based on needs. You need love, loyalty, support, stability. Those have nothing to do with aesthetics. We're putting the wrong priorities in the wrong place. That's why we're always stuck in this cycle and never having fulfilling relationships. So know what you need and then date accordingly and match with that guy that gives those things to you, regardless of what he may look like.
Perfect. You know, I've seen a lot of these things, we call them standard. I think most people are predicating their dating and relationships largely on preferences. There is a lot of compromising that happens when you start to get into relationships with things of that nature. And I think that does need to happen, generally speaking, on both sides. However, there are principles that are being compromised, right? Which I like in the standards that can be uberly detrimental, you know? A lot of times the majority of times from the substantive relationships that I see the women assimilate to their man, right? So I think that does need to happen. So there are going to be some lines that you have that are going to get blurred, but I mean it in a good way, you know? Like there's this one dude, he's an arm wrestler. You know, you just be on YouTube like, oh shit, people arm wrestle for a living. And his wife was not an arm wrestler, but she's so into it, it like inspired me. I'm like, babe, watch this video. She's like, oh, he did good. I know, fuck him. Listen to his wife yelling and shit like that. You know, I know women that like started smoking cigars, started playing golf, started like, you know, getting enthralled into those things. And I've seen those relationships. Oh, Mary with the plumbing thing, right? She been in a basement fucking shit up until Pierre had to come fix it. But at least she did her part.
I'll be
You know what
plumbing.
I'm saying? You know, he said, go plunge the toilet while he changing out the septic tank, right? But at least, hey, she there. And I've seen that be very fruitful, right? And I think that we guarded that, and it's not about her losing herself. It's about her gaining something, you know? But I think how people look at it is the difference. So it's just interesting, man. But the things that we call standards really don't mean shit to Cali Point, and they are just preferences, and our preferences are blocking our blessings, I think, to Saul's point. I think the true standards are the things that you know you have to control, that you know people want to take advantage of. So just take heed. I think it was a hell of a conversation. I apologize. I got to get out of here. I got to go lay my ass down, man. Come see me tomorrow. I'll be on the DPMO morning show at 11 Central. And then tomorrow night show is the chicken or the egg on This Might Be Risky. I'm assessing the archetype of black women that is shit on and frowned upon versus the Reaganomics. I wonder, where does the behavior start? Who should we be mad at? Who should we be assessing? We say all the time the black woman is used as a weapon. I'm just thinking, once I take that weapon out of the person's hand, that weapon is no longer fruitful. Right? So I'm trying to assess it, man. I'm trying to assess it. So
we'll assess some thorough flu in the meantime.
How you spell that? I'll tell you, Coco. YO space DADDY.
Oh.
Get out of here.
Let me read it last super chat. Congo, concur, Coco. Go ahead, Saul. Then we get out of here.
I just was about to say, I think that's going to be a really good topic.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be good. It's going to be good for sure. So, yeah, man. Hey, hell of a show. We've been grinding. Salute to This Might Be Risky. Salute to everybody who can. Make sure you please go follow the ladies. They have their social media up here. I think that they've been grinding, doing well. Make sure y'all follow Mary on TikTok. She be selling. Do you got any of your merchandise?
No, not around me right now.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Be safe and do the right thing, man.
Do it right.
Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we out.